Hi, welcome to the other 167. For our short meditation today, let us turn to the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5. The three chapters of this Gospel, 5, 6, and 7, contain the Sermon on the Mount. It's a blueprint for our lives. The chapter begins like Jesus saw the crowd and he went up on the mountainside, sat down, and began to teach. Began by saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And then Jesus goes on to say, "You have heard it said, you shall not commit murder, but I tell you, if any one of you is angry at your brother or sister, he is subject to judgment. You have heard it said, you shall not commit adultery, but if any one of you look at a woman lustfully, he has committed adultery." Jesus is trying to lay a higher standard for the living. You heard it said, love your neighbor. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Do not resist an evil person. That's what Jesus said in chapter 5, verse 19. Verse 19. I tell you, do not resist an evil person, but anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. If anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand over your coat as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. And regarding our prayer, our giving, our fasting, Jesus says, be careful, chapter 6. Do not practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. So when you give to the needy, do this in secret. When you pray, go inside your room, shut the door, and pray to the Father who sees this, and He will reward you. When you fast, do not be like the hypocrites who disfigure their face, but pour oil on your head and wash your face. Jesus said, do not judge others, be compassionate, for you'll be judged the same way. What God provides us. Jesus said, do not worry about anything. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow nor reap, but your Father in heaven feeds them. Look at the lily of the fields. Lilies of the field. Jesus says, if God takes care of these little things, will He not take care of all your needs? Ask, it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and it shall be opened to you. So Jesus is laying higher standards for the everyday living. 2. Jesus is reminding us of our role. Chapter 5, Jesus saying, you are the salt of the earth. What does the salt do? Salt preserves. It gives flavor. Jesus also says, you are the light of the world. Light shines. It shows the way. So you are the salt of the earth and light of this world. That's our role. Jesus then says, all these things which I tell you, you need to put into practice. He who puts into practice will be like a wise man who built his house upon the rock. And the rains came down, and the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house. But the house, which because its foundation was on the rock, stood still. I heard recently an retired IAS officer, Mr. John Samwer. He was holding a high post in the government of India. He was speaking on this, saying, it's a counterculture. The reversal of values on the Sermon on the Mount is a manifesto for societal transformation, from becoming to doing to exceeding. So beautiful. I conclude here. There are 3 things I wanted to bring out from this Sermon on the Mount, very briefly. 1. God wants excellence in our conduct. Excellence in our. God looks at our heart. He shows our intention. He sees our intentions. God is reminding our roles. We are the salt of the earth and the light of the world. We have a role to play. 3. God wants us to practice whatever He has taught us. May God bless us to be doers of the word and to be excellent in doing exceedingly well, and to play our roles in this society, being light of this world and salt of the earth. And may God bless us with these words. Thank you very much.